Well, you just gotta love it when you're the first on it. Well, welcome back to Finding America. It is really great to see you here. Now, I have one quick thing to tell you about before I introduce this week's video. You may have noticed that Chris has not been on every single episode lately, and the reason for this is doctor's orders. Well, Chris has to avoid being outside in extreme temperatures, and this summer heat that we've been having has prevented him from detecting as much as he'd like to. Well, hopefully we'll be able to get together for some early morning hunts in the very near future. Well, this week's hunt takes place in a house that was built between 1939 and 1940. It is a very small and extremely unassuming house. But what's even better, it's never been detected. Now, I really like hunting these houses, getting permission to these houses, because a lot of people pass up these houses in search of the older homes. Now, this is going to be a straight up metal detecting video, because I found a lot of really cool things that I want to share with you. Now I'm going to show you every single noteworthy find I made in the order it was made, so you can get a really good idea of what I was experiencing while I was out there detecting. I really hope you enjoy this hunt. Well, I am hunting along a whole block of old mill worker houses. There used to be an old mill that stood on this, across from this corner that I'm on. It was like 3 or 4 stories tall. I mean, dated from the late 1800s, early 1900s, and there was a big sawmill operation here in the 1800s. And so I got permission to a whole bunch of these mill worker houses, and I am going through it. I'm using the small coil. It's just been a lot of garbage here in the past, but so far it's been pretty good. I found a few coins. This is the first kind of interesting thing that I got, and honestly I don't know what it is. I just thought I'd show it to you. It's pretty darn cool looking. But definitely has a little bit of age to it, but I'm going to keep on going and see what else turns up here. It's the first time I've ever been able to hunt down here. Well, I'll tell you what, lots of coins. Hadn't found anything too old yet until now. I was getting a 12, sometimes dipping down to an 11, and I popped it loose, and I'm pretty sure this is going to be an old nickel. Check it out. I already got a Jefferson, but this one, oh heck yeah, check it out. It's a buffalo. There you go. Ah, that's awesome. There's the backside. Woohoo! Oh man, I love digging buffaloes. So that is great, but I'll tell you another thing I like about this spot is the dirt just looks awesome, undisturbed. It's got that old kind of grayish brown dirt, and I tell you, it's just beautiful. River bottom soil. So I'm gonna keep on going. We'll see what else comes out of here. Well, was getting a pretty good high tone, 26, 27, 6 inches deep. I was kind of surprised, but I got another old coin. This time it's going to be a wheat penny, first Wheatie here, and I checked it, and it's going to be a 44. But look how nice the pennies are coming out. That is a great sign. Hopefully I might get an Indian down here. If they come out looking like that, I'll be thrilled. So anyway, that is a great little find. So I got a buffalo and a Wheatie and a whole bunch of modern change. I'm just going to keep on going. Well, next one was ringing at a 12-13. I had to dig down pretty darn far, about 7 inches. Got an old spark plug. It's a Champion, and I think the part number is F11Y. I always have fun going to see what these old spark plugs fit, so I'll have to look up that part number. All right, I got something good in the hole. I was getting a 28-29. It just sounded so nice. And I just popped it, and I can see the edge. I haven't even looked at it yet, but it's big silver. Check that out. That is pretty awesome. Now we'll get to see what it is. Looks like it's going to be a Washington. Alright, hang on just a second. Get my spray here. Boy, nothing better than finding a silver quarter. Ooh, that may be a half. Oh, check it out. Nice early one. 39. Ah, that's awesome. Let me spray the backside off, see if we got a mint mark. I think we do. Let me see. It's a little hard to make out. I got a lot of sweat in my eyes. It is boiling hot. But boy, this made me forget the heat for a while. Moved over just a little bit and got a real nice clad spill. 3/4, a dime, and a penny. I will take that all day long. I'll tell you what, obviously this place has never been hunted, and I hope it keeps it up. I got a lot of area, a lot of area I got permission to, so this section will definitely keep me busy for a long time. Well, I just got something really cool in this hole. I was getting a 23-24, and I figured, well, penny or bottle cap, but turned out to be neither. Check this out. It's a token, and look at this. It's a Boy Scout. Well, no, it's not a token. It must have been some type of metal. You can see where the piece had broken off the top. Check that out. How cool is that? I haven't even looked at the other side yet. Oh yeah. It's got the Boy Scout motto on the back side. That is awesome. Very glad to have that. So, nice little surprise in the hole, and I'll get it cleaned up and give you a better look at it. Yeah, it's a Scout oath up here. So that is awesome. Love it. Well, next thing was going to be a 15-16. Dug down about 5 inches, and I popped it out, and it appears to be, yep, just an old key. It's a Sergeant key. A little bit of age, not too terribly old, but another signal. Well, this thing was bouncing between a 24 and a high tone, so I just decided, heck, I'm gonna dig it anyway. Big old rusty nail, and then check it out. Appears I got an old padlock. Yep. Let's see. It's a Sleigh Maker. It's got a little bit of age to it. That might be 50s, 60s. Made in USA. Very cool. It's in really nice shape too. I will definitely take that. I'm going to check the hole before I move on. But right now, a lot of things popping out of the ground. Well, this is what I was hoping for. Something a bit older than 30s or 40s. And it was a 19 and sometimes 20. Not far, really not far from where I got that padlock, but look at this piece. That is pretty awesome. Wow, look at that is really ornate. I have no idea what it was. A cap or, I don't know, but it is old. I'm gonna put this, you know, back 1800s. That is awesome looking. Very cool. I'm not sure what it is. If anyone has an idea, feel free to throw it down there in the comment section and let me know, but I really like this piece. This thing was high toning big time, 28 to 30. Dug down, I've kind of cleaned it off a little bit, but check it out. Old lock, it says Winchester. It says on both sides too. So that's a pretty cool looking piece there. I was getting a 21-22 here, and turned out to be a very shallow, maybe an inch deep, early Wheatie. I cleaned it off a little bit, but this one's going to be a 1936. So very surprised to see that so shallow. But just another indicator this yard has not been hunted. Well, I decided to switch over to the 11-inch, see if I can get anything a little deeper, since it wasn't too trashy here. And first kid signal was ringing up 2830, and it was down there too, about 8 inches. And check what I got. You may recall that Chris got a football charm last weekend, and check it out. I do too. That is awesome. And these date from the 30s to the 50s. Mine actually came out in 2 pieces. I had to go back in the hole and get the other half, but you can see that they interlocked at one time. And it appears to have been silver plated or some type of silver looking charm, but pretty big one. And glad to have finally gotten one for myself too. Well, this Target was giving me a 2324 and a pretty old piece. It'll be a lipstick case, and it's complete, both pieces. It does have some markings on the bottom. So, I don't know, I'm going to put that in teens up to 30s. But I'll know a little bit more if I can get a little more information down off the bottom of this one. Well, little did I know that with this next hole, I was going to find myself on a very sweet Tootsie Roll. Well, I tell you, this is a bit of a shocker. You may recall last video, I'm trying to remember, it was the last one or the one before that, I found a Tootsie toy, and it was an old Fiat, a Fiat Abarth. And you won't believe it, but check it out. I just found another one. This one's missing a front wheel, but other than that, it's all there. And that's going to be a 6970 Tootsie Toy Fiat Abarth, Scorpio 1300. So that is just crazy. That is amazing. So I got a charm like Chris did in the last video, and I got a Fiat Abarth like I did in the video before that. That's bizarre. Well, I was getting another 22, 23 signal. Said it was in the plug, and I pushed the dirt over, and check it out. Another Tootsie toy. And believe it or not, I found this one in a previous video too. Oh my, yes. It's a Hot Rod Roadster. And this one looks to be in really nice shape. Missing the front wheels. But other than that, check that out. Yep, I now have 2 of these. And 2.5 Fiat Abarths. I don't care. I love digging old toy cars, and I love the Tootsies. And this is going to be another one, 50s, 60s era. So that's awesome. Hope there's more of these here. I'll take all I can get. Well, this one was ringing in pretty high, and I am definitely in the area where the kids played. Just dug up another toy, but this one, it came up like this. I'm like, what the heck is that? And then I flipped it over, and I'm like, oh, it's one of those hovercrafts. Oh, that thing is cool. Oh man, I'm gonna get it brushed off and see what I can make out on the bottom here, see if it has a date. It's a matchbox, so that is awesome looking. Let me get it brushed off and I'll be right back. Well, check that bad boy out. That is really awesome. I have never dug one of these before. Wow. And it is a matchbox hovercraft, and it does have a date. It's 1972. Pretty old one. Almost as old as me. How cool is that? Oh man, I love that. So, let's keep on going, see what else is here. Well, next target, more evidence. A lot of kids played in this area. Got a 25, and I got the barrel to an old toy cap gun. Very cool. Now I tell you, these are the toys from when I was growing up. Late 60s, early 70s toy cars and cap guns. Didn't get much better than that back then. Well, I got that toy cap gun barrel right there. Moved up here, got a 21, 22. Dug down, and it was right next to this big old nail. But check it out, I got another Tootsie. And yeah, this is another one that I've dug in a previous video. How crazy is this? This is a Jaguar race car. Oh, might be a little bit different than mine. But that is so awesome. Wow, 3 Tootsies in one day. Man, I will take that. How beautiful is that? Got a little bit of old damage on the front end here. Probably a racing accident. I love the tail fin on these early Jag race cars. And here's the cockpit where the driver was. Ooh, that's awesome. 4 awesome toy cars so far. Well, next thing was gonna be like a 27, 28, and another Tootsie. Only half of one though, the front end, and looks to be a early Jeep. So that is pretty cool, and just thought I'd show you that one. I was getting a pretty nice high tone. It was 25, 26. Dug down about 6 inches, finally got it out, and I already took a peek at it, and I got another Wheatie. This one's going to be a 57 with a Denver mint mark. So happy to get that one. Well, right next to where I got that 57 Wheatie with the Denver mint mark, I got another one about 6 inches down. And this one's going to be a 57 with a Denver mint mark as well. That doesn't happen very often. Well, I was getting a nice high tone, about 27. And check out what popped out in the dirt. Looks like I got a silver dime. Yep, it's going to be a Rosie. Nice. Didn't wipe that one. Oh, just made it. 1964. I'll take it. That's awesome. So we got a couple pieces of silver out here, and it looks like this one's going to have a Denver mint mark. Well, this next thing was kind of cool. It was folded right there along that crease. Little aluminum label. It's pretty cool. It says Zebco Spinner 777. Must have been the model number. So I'm assuming this is the little aluminum tag for a spinner fishing rod made by Zebco. So pretty cool. Probably 60s, 70s. I'll have to look it up. But another neat little find. Well, this next hole was giving me a 21-22 and popped out a pocket knife, and I think it may be an advertising pocket knife because a little bit of it wore away here, and I can see some writing. Got someone working on a house next door to me. Oh, I tell you what, that is. Oh my gosh, oh, I can't believe it. Holy cow, and it's beautiful. Look at this. It's a New York World's Fair pocket knife. Oh my gosh. Oh, I was not expecting that. Wow. Okay, all right. Favorite find of the day, by far. Oh my gosh. Well, let me get this cleaned up, and I can't believe I just found this. I was not expecting something that old. Oh, I'll be right back. I'm going to clean it up a little bit, but what a heck of a find. Only a couple inches down. Whew, love it. Well, there it is. New York World's Fair. I'm drawing a blank right now as to what year it was. It was 30s. Could be a little earlier. But check this out. Check out the other side. It's got the Statue of Liberty. It says New York Statue of Liberty. Oh my gosh. What an awesome pocket knife. Oh, I'm so stoked to find that. Whoa, I was not expecting that. I thought maybe another Tootsie toy. Whew, I will take that. What a great find. Well, I hunted for just 6 hours and only covered about half that yard, so I am definitely going to be going back there. You know, it's amazing how much stuff you can find in one yard sometimes. And of course, it doesn't hurt when you're the first one on it. Now, don't go away just yet. I have some amazing historical photos from our country's illustrious past coming up in just a few seconds, and I know you don't want to miss these. And remember, it's history that makes I find a treasure, and I cannot wait to see you back here next week on Finding America.